Ever since I was a kid, I've dreamed about becoming a businessman. Not because I wanted fancy cars or a huge mansion, but because I wanted freedom. The freedom to travel the world, the freedom to work on my own schedule, and the freedom to not depend on anyone else. The problem is, I have never built a business before. I have no experience, no mentor, no team, and only a small budget. But today, I'm starting a challenge. I have 30 days to build an online business, and this is day one. For years, becoming an entrepreneur felt like something other people did. People with money, people with connections, and people who already knew what they were doing. Meanwhile, I was just watching videos, reading articles, and telling myself that maybe one day I'd start. But eventually I realized something. If I keep waiting until I feel ready, I might never start at all. So, I made a promise to myself. Even if I fail, I'm going to try. To be honest, I had a lot of doubts. I didn't know where to begin, I didn't know what type of business to build, and I didn't have anyone around me who could guide me through the process. Part of me thought building a business would be way too complicated, especially with such a small budget. At one point, I almost convinced myself not to do it, but instead of giving up, I decided to do research, and that's where things started to change. The first thing I wanted to understand was what an online business actually is. After hours of research, I discovered that most online businesses fall into four main categories: service businesses, content businesses, digital products, and e-commerce. I quickly ruled out service businesses. They can be great businesses, but they usually require trendy time for money. And I wanted to build something that could eventually grow beyond my own time. Content creation was very tempting. I already enjoy making videos, but for this challenge, I wanted to build something different. That left me with two options: digital products or e-commerce. After comparing different business models, one idea kept standing out: print on demand. The idea immediately caught my attention because it combines business with creativity, and instead of simply selling products, I can create designs that reflect my own ideas and interests. And after doing more research, it seemed like one of the most beginner-friendly options for someone starting with a small budget. So I made my decision. I am going to build a print-on-demand business. The next challenge was choosing a niche. There were a lot of possibilities: fitness, motivation, travel, but one niche felt like the obvious choice: calisthenics. I've been passionate about calisthenics for years. It's something I genuinely enjoy. And if I'm going to spend the next months building a business, I'd rather build something connected to a community I actually care about. So that's the direction I'm taking: a print-on-demand store built around calisthenics. I also decided to keep my budget as small as possible. My goal is to start with around $50 to $100. And even if things didn't go as planned, I don't want to spend more than about $250 in total. This isn't a challenge about throwing money at a problem. It's a challenge about learning, building, and seeing what's possible when you start with almost nothing. The goal? To build a profitable online business in 30 days. And honestly, I have no idea if that's realistic, but we're about to find out. Right now, all I have is a plan. No store, no products, no customers, nothing. But in the next episode, I'm going to take the first real step. I'm going to create my Shopify store and start building this business from scratch. 30 days, one challenge, and absolutely no business experience. Let's see what happens.